What up? It's another episode of From the Mind of Bo. Good, happy holiday season, people. Um, Another step closer to this beyond describable year being over. I think a lot of people are really gonna look back at this year with a lot of reflection. But we are on the cusp of being out of this year in a few weeks. So hopefully 2021 is much better. And I mean, as a whole, world, country, people's personal lives, just the whole disruption of this 2020 year, just beyond words. It's beyond words. But you have to look at it, at least to say we're almost done with it. And, next year, God willing, it will be much different. Yeah. I don't know how to say it. I'm good with 2020 getting the hell up out of here. It's been some positive moments, some, eye-opening experiences, some things that you have to adjust to. And it's been just some downright just chaos between social injustice, protesting, presidency, COVID, you name it. It's just, it's time to go. So, like I said, we're getting close to holiday season. Getting close to the new president and vice president taking office. Yes. Speaking of that, I was talking to my mom the other day. She called me specifically to tell me this because she knew I would probably find interest in it. So apparently one of the potential executive orders President-elect Joe Biden will be looking into passing will be a bill that forgives people of $50,000 of their federal student loan debt. Listen, let me explain something to you. And there's a lot of people out there probably had the same. You may not have the same sentiment. Let me say it. You're probably gonna be the same level of being ecstatic or excited if this does happen. You may not have the same sentiment I'm about to say, but that's why this from the mind of Bo. You had your opinion of what you think. This is my own opinion. If President Biden, let me be respectful of the office. If President Biden passes an executive order to forgive, see, I owe a lot more than $50,000. Let me explain that to you. I owe a whole lot more. But if he come in there and pass an executive order to forgive $50,000 off what I already owe, this motherfucker might go down as the greatest president in the modern era. In my opinion. I may not share that opinion alone. I'm telling you in my opinion. Because you can say what you want about Clinton. Say what you want about my boy Barack. Both of them, in their own right, I was pleasantly happy with their presidencies. I'm not going to sit there and say, I wasn't, a proud black man when Barack got in there. Absolutely. But we talking about my pockets now. So when you talk about putting the money back in my pockets, you on a whole nother different genre with me with the excellence you gonna have. If this boy go in that office and forgive $50,000 of my student loan debt, greatest motherfucking president in history. In my opinion. Opinions like assholes. Everybody got one. That's my opinion. 50,000? You just gonna go in and write off 50,000 off my damn loan? Shit. Ain't no discussion with me. I'm like, greatest president ever. They be like, "Bo, who's your greatest president?" Joe Biden, motherfucker. Next question. Don't ask me no dumb shit like that. If this shit passes, I won't even hesitate to Joe Biden. You just put $50,000 back in my life by signing a piece of paper with a pen. Because these motherfucking student loan people don't be bullshit. They don't be bullshit. Like, you better not have two nickels to rub together. Them motherfuckers don't give a fuck how your money looking. If your job is not putting the hours in, like if you can't work the same, them motherfuckers, you gotta be damn near poverty stricken, like your shit on the curve and you standing outside blowing in your hands kind of broke for them motherfuckers to give you a break. They don't want to hear shit. You understand me? Only because this COVID shit happened are them motherfuckers a little bit more tolerable of shit. They're a little bit more humanistic with the conversations. Before then, what can you afford to pay? This much. Well, can you do this much? You fucking asked me what I could afford to pay. How I'm gonna give you the number and you gonna goddamn triple the shit? If you asked me what I could pay and I told you, why the hell would you think I could pay triple that? What the? Your negotiation skills is fucked up, bro. Negotiate, you supposed to come down and meet me somewhere. You ain't supposed to run past my ass and go 3 miles up the street. But with the COVID shit, they have been a little bit more open to conversation. All I'm saying is, motherfucking Joe Biden, the president-elect, passed executive order to forgive 50,000. 50,000 now. But for the people out there educated like me that have 401ks and you live in the 27.5% tax bracket, 50,000. I'm saying 50,000. I'm at the crib. 50,000. 50,000. 50 G's. 50 stacks. You gonna just give me off my damn loan? Greatest president ever. I don't even want to talk about this shit. You could debate me all day. Motherfucker, did you go to college? Yes. Do you have student loan debt? Yes. How the fuck you this nigga the greatest nigga ever? Are your shit's paid off? No. This nigga's gonna, if you owe 50,000, this nigga basically gonna zero out your goddamn debt. See, if I owed 50,000 or less, I'd be more excited because that means I wouldn't have no more debt for student loan if he passes it. I got more than 50,000, but guess what? I ain't finna be unhappy if that nigga taking 50,000. Excuse me, let me say the word. If that boy taking 50K off, that's 50K. That ain't nothing to spend at. I said early on when this COVID stuff happened, I said if that fool 45 really want to shake up the political structure, forgive student loan debt. I'm talking about all of it, not no portion. I said you want to shake up your campaign and possibly get reelected? Forgive student loan debt, all of it, zero it all. I guarantee you that election would have been. I don't know. Motherfucker might get reelected. He took goddamn that money out my student loan, but I don't know. But then I said, you know what? I won't even be that greedy. If somebody could just take half of what I owe. Now, that's not quite half of what I owe. But if somebody gonna take 50K off, oh, damn yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Greatest president ever. I'm just saying. And speaking of money, it's holiday time. It's that wonderful time of year where you got to go Christmas shopping or whatever shopping you got to do. Maybe you don't have a lot to do. It's a very stressful time of the year for like trying to buy gifts. Oh God, Christmas shopping. I think as I get older, I think about it a little too much. I try to get practical gifts, like stuff people use. I hate getting shit I can't use. Let me just keep it real. Everybody out there hate getting a gift you can't use now. And if people truly know you, they should better know you, to get you a gift, kind of know you. That means you kind of know me. If you're taking your time to put me on a Christmas list, I am honored and blessed that you think enough of me to share a gift. But you got to know a motherfucker. See, some people get you stuff and they don't know you. So, you got to be very, very forward thinking about gift giving. Now, if it's just like a little gift for, co-worker or like acquaintances, that's different. That that's impersonal. You don't have to get very personal with that. But if this your people that you've been riding with, is like family kind of close. They not family, but they've been around like your family that long. You got to be very mindful what you get. Don't get nobody no bullshit. You know when you look at a gift somebody like, I think they could use that. They be like, look, man, don't do that shit. Do that. People don't do that. Don't just be in a gift store getting a gift just say I got you something. I'd rather you not get me nothing if you're just gonna give me anything. I know that sounds ungrateful. I'm not being ungrateful. I'm just saying save your money. If you're not buying it for, and I know it's a thought that count. I'm not saying that. But if you're gonna spend your hard-earned money, at least make the gift be sensible to the person. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's like you see a lot of stores now. They had these the little cubes and stuff in the section of the store where they had like all these little value gifts you get. You know, sometimes them things work well. If you got, you know, somebody that you get a gift for that's handy or whatever, they be having them little Leathermans in there, the little thing with all the tools on it with the pliers. Get one of them things. Them things be like $10. Somebody who work on stuff or who use tools or they handy, that shit would be good to go. I bought myself one of them a couple months back because I needed one when I do my jobs. But you know, don't just buy anything now. I'd rather you just, and you know what? Get a gift card. I think I said this on one of my last podcasts, last holiday or the first year I was doing it. Gift cards are universally the greatest possible gift idea ever. And I know people say it's impersonal. Not exactly. Because personally, if you give me a gift card, I can damn sure get something I want. If you want to do a restaurant, if you want to do like a universal place, or you want like a Visa one where it's just the cash like a debit card, how is that a bad idea? Because who would buy a better gift for me than me? Now, if you know me, by all means. And I'm not a hard person to shop for. I am a very simple person. I like simple guy stuff. I like, you know, I like entertainment stuff. So if you want to like buy like a Amazon gift card and buy me some movies on Amazon Prime or something, or buy me an Amazon gift card, Home Depot, you know, stores like Walmart, you know, places like that. Yeah, like Kohl's. You can give me a gift card, I'd be perfectly happy with it. You ain't gonna never hear me complain about a gift card. I will not stress the hell out of myself and get a gift card in a minute. If I just can't come up with nothing that I think is useful, again, it is all about me thinking of the usefulness of the gift, not me trying to get out easy. I want to think of, is this going to be useful for this person? That's the prime objective. You're going to be using it, so it needs to be something that ain't going to just sit, you know, in your house in the closet for 6 years, and you're going to be screen cleaning when they're like, oh, I remember Bo got me this. I never used it. I don't know what the hell he's thinking about. I'm just saying, like, make the gift useful now. Make it useful. That goes into, you know, guys, if you buying females Christmas gifts, that could be difficult. I mean, what's the relationship with the female? Is this like y'all just kind of met, or, you know, y'all kind of almost in a relationship, or you kind of don't know where you are, but you know you don't want to not get us on Christmas? That's a lot of, you know, complexities to what the gift option might be. The more complex it is to explain what exactly y'all are to each other, guarantee the gift is going to be equally as complex. I don't know what to tell you. I'm just telling you, them things ain't fun. Them things are not fun. Them situations, I've been in them situations before, not fun. I don't like not having a plan going into stuff. I like having a well-thought plan that makes sense. You go into them gray areas like, what you gonna get? You good luck with that one. But just be thoughtful with the gift giving. You know, don't wait too late, because see, some of y'all be trying to put it off to be thinking, and I got time, I got X amount of days, bro. Christmas gonna be here before you know it. I'm promise you, it happens every year. Like, soon as December thing start, it's 25 days of Christmas. Man, I ain't never seen 25 days go by that quick. Hell, tomorrow's the 9th already. So, I can't do math. How many days is it? 13 to Christmas? 14? No. Hell, I don't damn know. Don't get me lying. Less than that, ain't it? 12 days? I don't even know. But, yeah. Do not wait too late. And, you better have a plan and utilize your friends. If you got like female friends, fellas, utilize your female friends. You know, ask questions like, hey, I need a gift idea for a female I'm kind of dating, or this is where we are, this is what, you know, we mean, what we are to each other. You know, if you got a female friend, them some of the best resources in the world to call for like gift options and ideas. I would be the last person to say I haven't done this before. I have done it very often. Because sometimes, I mean, I try not to do that, but sometimes you just at the end of your rope and you like, look, I can't think of nothing. Everything I'm thinking of is stupid or it don't make sense for the person I'm getting it for. Help me. Females are very good resources, fellas. And ladies, if you got brother, cousins, somebody, let me explain something. So ladies, that don't mean go to your daddy or your uncles. I ain't talking about nobody older than the dude you buying something for. You need to go to, like, just like fellas, you would go to a female that's kind of around the age of the person you buy the gift for. Ladies, the same thing applies. Do not go to your old ass daddy or uncles talking about, what should I get this motherfucker? Gonna tell you get this motherfucker some Jupe, some Aramis, some damn Lagerfield, all these old ass men cologne, and this motherfucker open this shit and be like, you bought me some Jupe? First off, where the fuck did you find some Jupe? You must have bought this shit on eBay or something, or Amazon, or Overstock.com. Don't be asking no old man, ladies, that is in your family. No, ask a brother of yours that is relatively young, a cousin, if you got male friends that you cool with that seem to kind of know what types of things guys like or would be a good gift, please make the reference legible, people. Don't get a reference. Fellas, don't ask your mama what to get your girl. Because, see, you got to be careful that your mama might not like your damn girl. She be telling you, oh, get us some stockings. What the fuck? And your dumb ass go buy a whole pack of stockings. Baby, I got you some stockings. This motherfucker's gonna look at you like, you bought me some stockings for a Christmas gift? Or, baby, I got you some Giorgio perfume. Nigga, my mama wears Giorgio. Or used to wear Giorgio. You know how old Giorgio perfume is? Get somebody close to the age of the person you're getting the gift for. Okay? And make sure they kind of have a sense of, you know, sensibility when it comes to gifts. Now, don't ask everybody what kind of gift you get somebody, because you can just tell how they roll if they're a good person to ask for a gift for. If they got if they one of the people that's like hoarders, they got like shoe boxes cylinder's high in their house, newspaper from 1978 stacked on the corner. Do not be getting no damn gift advice from no damn hoarder. They'll probably pull some shit out they got them hoarding stack and be like, well, you know what? I got these old ass stacked shoes here. You want to give her these? Motherfucker, don't nobody wear no stacked shoes no more. Well, how about an Afro blowout kit? Everybody need one of them. Niggas don't nobody wear Afros no more. Make the damn reference applicable to the person you try to get a gift for. That's all I'm saying. Do not make it too hard. So I was thinking earlier before I started recording, let's go share a story with y'all. And I was trying to think of an interesting one or two stories to share. And two crossed my mind in particular. Very, 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 like, at the time, they were kind of eye-opening / funny. But I just kind of didn't know, like, what to make of it. So now, I mean, this was years ago. This is easily, one was, probably 10 years ago, 10, 12 years ago. And the one before that was about 15 years ago, I guess. So I remember first story, I think I was about 23, 24, somewhere in that time frame. And I lived out by Six Flags. And I remember I was at the gas station one day. and I did a quick trip get some gas, and it was a female parked at the car, like the pumps be doubled up, is one here and one here. I'm parked at the one in the back part, and she parked in the one right in front of me. So I see her. She was either coming out the store or she got out the car to put the car in the thing to pump gas. Cute little red bones. She was like my complexion, nice little shape on her. She had that hair. I don't know how to explain it or what it is, but it's like when women had that hair where they can wet it and it looked like a curl, but not like a jerry curl, but it looked like curly and it's wet. It was something like that. So, I was looking at her, and everybody who know me know I'm not that dude that like to approach females in public. It's just, I know they've been harassed and constantly, especially attractive. They just been getting harassed all day. Usually they don't want to. So I'm standing there looking, thinking, should I say something, send a little compliment, say a little something? I don't know. My gas is pumping. I'm trying to, I need to hurry up because when she finished pumping gas and I finished pumping gas, we're going to leave. I think I was about to say something like, hey, how you doing? I made myself say it. Everybody know me. I'm more comfortable saying that shit to females. So I said it. She said, I'm good. How are you? I said, oh, I'm doing well. Yeah, I saw you, pumping gas over there. And I just thought you, a really attractive lady and wanted to say hello. She said, oh, that's very sweet of you. She said, what's your name? I said, my name is Bo. She told me her name. And honestly, right now, I wouldn't even say her name, but I can't remember her name. I don't give names on the show. That's what the story is for. I got to keep shit anonymous because I don't know who's watching this. So, we had a little conversation. I was like, oh, where you headed? She said, oh, well, I'm headed home from work. Yada, yada. This might have been like a weekday evening or something like that. So I said, oh, okay. I said, well, do you have a boyfriend? Are you seeing anybody? She said, no, I'm single. I said, oh, well, I like to get you know. Maybe we can chat a little bit sometime. She said, that'd be cool. So she gave, this when a girl gave your number. It wasn't that call the cell phone and they lock it in. No, this when we were still writing numbers down. Even though we had sales, we was writing numbers down still. Hey, what can I say? Well, at least I was. Shit, I wasn't forward thinking enough to be like, well, put it in your phone and I'm gonna call you from it, and that's it. I ain't do that. I wanted my shit on paper because I'm bad with numbers. I'm like, write that shit down to name, because I get home like, who number is this in my pocket? I ain't got no name by. No, put that shit in my phone. So get the number, and I think we talked like the next day or something like that, and it was just chit chatting like, oh, tell me about you, what you like to do, what you do for a living. And I was talking at a time, I was working in the shipping and receiving position for a company. And when I mentioned the company, she said, oh, I used to work there. I was like, for real? She said, yeah. I said, oh, okay. Well, like what building? Because it's basically two buildings that are joined together. So she said, I used to work at this side. So it was this side of the building, that side of the building. They called them different names. So when she said what side she worked for, I said, oh, that's crazy. I used to do it because when I started there, I was actually a floor runner. I used to take, packages and computers and boxes and all kind of stuff, supplies they would order upstairs when we get stuff in from shipping parcel companies. So I said, oh, that was my floor. I said, oh, that's my floor. I think I was still delivering at the time, or maybe I was a supervisor. I don't remember, but I don't think I was still running. I think I was like assistant supervisor or something. So I wasn't really running the floors anymore. But I was like, oh, when did you work there? Because I actually work there now. I've been there a couple years at that point. And she was like, yeah, I was only there for a short time. It was more like a temp position. I said, oh, okay. I said, yeah, I'm surprised I didn't see you. But I think she worked not where the main place where I went to deliver the packages and get them signed for. I think she worked on that floor, but in another area on the floor that I didn't really ever go to. So, nevertheless, we was like talking more. I said, that's kind of weird. We actually worked at the same place and we never met or saw each other. Because I was like, I remember your fine ass. I remember your fine ass. Because she looked like one of them girls like she was mixed. Like she looked like she might have been, Puerto Rican or something like that. She had that look where when she had that wet hair, like she might have been something else, but she was fine. So we talked a little bit more, and she said, Yeah, so I had been doing, or she said I was like doing, you know, like office jobs for a while. I um I got into got into doing a little bit more stuff where it was, you know, office based, and I stopped with what I was doing before that. And I was like, "Oh, what were you doing before that?" And she was like, "Well, I don't know if I could tell you that." And I was like, "Oh, again, you gotta realize I'm 23 at the time, 24. I'm very naive to life. Like, I'm not a kid, but I'm still like learning. Everybody got different walks." So she was like, "Well, I used to be a dancer." Okay, what kind of dance? She's like, "I used to strip." What? So she's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Oh," and I was just shocked because I didn't. One, I didn't expect. Really, don't. I mean, ain't too many dudes that really expect to hear that coming from a female, because I didn't get that vibe at all. And I'm not saying it's necessarily a dead giveaway vibe. I just wasn't expecting her to say that. I said, "Oh, well, when was that?" She said, "Oh, I did it for a little while. It was, around this time frame." And she told me where she used to dance at, and her nickname or her name or her stage name used to be Tangeray. Like, Tangeray, ain't that Looker? Now, mind you, I'm just like, okay, well, that's something you don't run into every day. So, it wasn't bothering me. We, still kept chatting a little bit. Finally, we like linked up and like went out somewhere. I forgot where we went, but she was cool. Um, she had a couple kids at that time, which I think she had two or three kids. Um, which at that age, that was a lot of kids. Because like I said, she was right around my age. She wasn't older than me. I don't think. Maybe a year older than me. Oh, she's right. I don't remember. But I wouldn't think it wasn't about that because people was having kids, started having kids at that age. But we just kind of, I think, I don't know, the conversation just kind of died off after a while. Like it wasn't going as strong, so it kind of just faded out. I don't know what happened to her. She was cool people. I honestly think she might have been maybe not with her ex, and it was kind of a transition time. She didn't say that. I just got that vibe. Like it was a dude around that wasn't in the picture, but wasn't not in the picture. I felt like I might have been like a rebound dude or like something to entertain her and until they might have worked their stuff out. I kind of feel like that's what happened. But I was kind of flattered because she liked me. And I was like, "Oh, I got the dancer girl feeling me." I said, "Okay, I track dancers now. Something different, something new." It was interesting to me. I was like, "Huh, here's a dance. Wow, I never met a dancer before." So it was kind of fascinating to me. I was like, but like I said, that was me when I was learning. People come from different walks of life. I'm not judging nobody. She did what she did, and that leads me to the second part of the story. So this was one day, totally different situation, totally different person. So I was at a Wingstop one day. This was when Wingstop just came out. Like it was one not far from my house, on Cascade. And I was coming out of Wingstop with some wings. And I'm walking to my vehicle and I hear somebody call out, "Excuse me." Now, I'm the type of person, I don't, people be talking to people in public. I'm usually not the first person to look around and respond when somebody's saying something like that because I'm thinking it ain't nobody talking to me. So I'll just be going about my business. And I hear it again, "Excuse me." Now, if I hear it twice, I will most times not look to see who's calling somebody, or if somebody else around me is responding to this person. So I look around, I turn around, and there's this female standing on the sidewalk at the Wolf Camera, which was right next door to the Wingstop. So I'm the only person standing in the parking lot walking, and she the only person right there. So I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, were you talking to me?" She said, "Yeah." I said, "Oh, yes." She said, "Well, I saw you through the window when you went to get your food, and I came out. I just wanted to let you know, you were really cute." And I was like, "Oh, this is kind of, I'm 20. I don't know. I think I'm probably about the same age. It might have been, no, probably about 25 then." And I was like, "Oh, well, that's very nice. Thank you." She was fine. Like, she was chocolate, had this pretty hair. She had a nice little outfit on. She had like a little dress kind of shirt, but like the fitted ones girls used to wear. I guess they still do wear, but like not the like loose dress shirt. She like that kind of fitted one that fit her shape. And then she had on like some of like the dress pants that's kind of fitted, and then kind of loose at the bottom. So she looked nice. I mean, she was at work. So she's like, "Yeah, I wanted to know if I could, you know, get your number." Like, she asked me for the number. So I'm like, "Hell yeah, you can get the number, fine as you are." Shit. I said, "I'd be a damn fool if I said no." So we exchanged numbers. We talked for a few days, and then we went. We decided to go out. Where did we go? We went some. This was like around Christmas time. I know because there was a whole lot of holiday stuff going on and things like that. So we went out one night somewhere, and then we were out eating and just kind of went out to like stores and the mall or whatever, just hanging out, kicking it, and it was a good time. Like, she still was attractive, still seemed to have a good personality, and just seeing where it was going. So fast forward like a couple days, maybe like a week later, like we've been chatting, and some kind of way, no, we was on the phone. So at this point, I was like, she said, "Yeah, I'm working two jobs now." I said, "Oh, you are? I didn't know that." So I said, so you do Wolf Camera in the daytime, so do you work at night? Because I'm thinking she worked there at daytime, so unless she do split shifts where she work one place and then she go work another, I'm thinking she got to work at night. So she said, "Yeah, my other job is at night." I said, "Oh, what do you do?" I'm thinking like maybe she work at UPS or somewhere where they have like third shifts or whatever. She's like, "Well, I work at this place called Fantasy Fair." And at that point, I immediately knew she was talking about, because this place was in the news a couple years before that for like undercover stings of solicitation and all kind of stuff where, they had people on tape in there soliciting the girls like prostitutes and stuff. So when she said that, I was like, oh, I tried to play it like I didn't know what it was. I was like, I played off like, oh, I think I heard that place before. I didn't let on to how much I knew about the place. So she's like, "Yeah, it's just, really, it's something I could do to earn extra money." And, I think she just said she was like a dancer, because they have like dancers in there and all that stuff. She said, "Yeah, I'm just a dancer. I don't, that's all I do really, whatever." I was like, okay. So like a couple days after that, she had an interview at a hotel for like a concierge position because she wanted to lead the Fantasy Fair place. So she had called me, and I was like, "Oh, hey, how'd your interview go?" She said, "Oh, I think it went okay. I'm not really sure. The guy said he would be making a decision soon, or whatever the case may be." I was like, "Okay, well, that's good." And I said, so if you get that job, you gonna stop the thing at Fantasy Fair? She was like, "Yeah, I want to." I said, "Okay, that's cool." And she's like, "What do you mean that's cool?" "Oh, well, you told me that's what you was trying to get another job for, so you could lead that position. So you judging me now for where I work?" What? Wait a minute, what? Did I miss something? You told me that's why you were looking for another job, because you want to lead there. You want to do that no more. How am I judging you? I'm just basically stating what you said. She's like, now mind you, I've only known this girl like a week and a half at this point. Maybe. We went out one time. That's it. To like eat dinner and go like to the mall or something. This chick is going off. Like talking about I'm judging her. I'm like, no, I wasn't. I'm just merely repeating what you said. So she just went ham, like, so I should know you. What is she? She went off like I had said all this stuff. I'm like, what is she talking about? I ain't said nothing. So needless to say, that one ended in a blaze of glory. I don't know what I said that triggered her. All I said was, oh, okay, that's cool, that's cool. Meaning, like, that's cool that, you think it went okay and the guy seemed to, like you as a potential candidate for the position and you said you wanted the job to get out the other one. So all I'm saying is that's cool based on that's what you was planning to do and it sounded like, you might have a good shot of doing it. That's what I meant when I said that's cool. She took it like I was talking down to her. So I was like, eh? So those are my two encounters with, shall we say, the ladies of the night. Like I said, didn't date either one of them. I went out. I think honestly, each one of them I went out with once. And it wasn't because of that. It was just the first one. Like I said, we lost kind of contact. Like we stopped like calling as much. I honestly think like she was like recently in a breakup and maybe they was like taking a break from each other and dude was coming back. That's what it seemed like. That was just my gut feeling. I kind of like, I think she got a man and maybe they just broke up and she just out here. That was like a confidence booster for a dude to approach her and thing like that. The other one, she approached me and sometimes them fine ones, look here, if you ain't heard it before, fellas, sometimes them fine ones be chemically imbalanced. That's why they ass is single. I ain't saying all women like that. Just like, ladies, when you meet these dudes that be so attractive to y'all, sometimes these dudes be clocked out a little bit. That's why they ass is single. So I ain't saying all attractive people like that. I'm just saying sometimes, fellas, when you see them, man, I can't believe you single. You do some homework, fellas. You do some homework now because honestly, some of them just might be single by choice. They can't find a dude they like, whatever. Then some of the asses is a little possessed and touched. So check your throat when you sleep. That heifer be had a knife to your throat when you wake up. So be mindful of that. But it's been another episode of Front of Mind to Bo. Holiday edition, pre-holiday edition. Got a couple, like I said, we're approaching the holiday season. Definitely, bundle up. It's getting cold. Get your shopping done early. Don't wait till the last minute. These stores be ridiculous with these lines. My God. They talk about, people shop online. Shitting me? No, they're not. It's people in this. I've been in Walmart a couple times the last few days. The damn self-checkout, that shit was down the aisle to the damn sporting goods section. I'm like, I had two things in my head. I went to self-checkout like, oh, hell no, that's the line? What the fuck? That junk was down to the sporting goods section of the store. I'm like, do you know how far back sporting goods is from the front of the store? I was like, man, this shit might stay on the shelf tonight. But be good. Be good to each other. Be the best you can be. 2020 is coming to a close very soon. I'm calling a new 2021, a new for 2021. Refresh, reboot it. We gonna get it right next year. Everybody, will be abundantly blessed. This COVID thing, we gonna get that wrapped up. Get that shit the hell up out of here. Got a new president, new vice president, the first, female black lady of color president. So we got big things next year, people. We got to get ready. This motherfucker, I'm telling you, this motherfucker cleared my $50,000 on my student loan debt. We had a party in this bitch. 50,000? Hey, party time. I'll take it. Now you want to take the whole damn thing? I would tattoo Joe Biden's name on my damn arm, motherfucker. If you wipe all my student loan, Joe Biden, I'm saying it here. If you wipe out all my student loan debt, I will get a tattoo of Joe Biden's. I will get him, his wife. I will get the damn portrait right on my bicep. I'll be my shit like this here. Who is that? Who is that white man? That is Joe Biden and his wife. Them are my heroes. That man there is a great man. That's the greatest president ever right there. I will get your whole motherfucking first and last name on there and your picture of you and your wife right there. If you wipe out all my student loan debt. $50,000, I'm not getting no damn tattoo now, but I'm gonna call you the greatest president ever. So you still got me as a fan. You ain't gonna get no immortalized tattoo unless you take all my shit off the books. But if you give me $50,000 off, I will tell people who's the most influential. Joe Biden. Next subject. But anyway, from the mind of Bo, I'm about to be out. Y'all have a good day, evening, morning, whatever time you watching this. Please like, subscribe, share, all that, people. I'm trying to grow it. I'm trying to have bigger things happening in 2021. I need you all to share my podcast. Please share it, like it. Send it to people you know that might like it. I need your help to grow this. People keep telling me, I love the episodes. You're funny. You this. Okay, great. I love the feedback. Thank you. I gratefully thank you for taking your time to listen and appreciate and enjoy. But I need your help to get it spread out. So spread it out for me. Do that for me? All right. Y'all be good. Peace.